What up? It's K.Honesty, and I'm about to do a review of Baddies Caribbean episode 9. So if you haven't seen the 9th episode of Baddies Caribbean on Zeus Network, turn this video off. Go watch the episode. Come back and watch this video. Please like, and subscribe. It is simple and free and easy to do. It's an easy way to help support my channel. I can't stress that enough. I sound like a broken record saying it every time, but if you like and subscribe, you'll be helping a lot. I'm not a public speaker. I will tend to fumble my words, and you will hear me say and so and like 1,000 times. It is what it is. I may stop to regain my thoughts. I may slow my speaking down to regain my thoughts. Anything I say, it's my opinion. It does not reflect anyone or anything associated with the show. And of course, I'll be looking at my notes that I take over here throughout the show. And I like to grade the episodes before and after my reviews. But I urge you guys to leave your grades for this week's episode in the comments. Or just comment about what you thought of this week's episode. All that good stuff. If I forgot something, if I'm off on something, let me know in the comments. Because I be high and I do be forgetting and stuff. And, yeah, like I said, I grade the episodes before and after my reviews. I'm going to give this week's episode... This season alone has been super mid. Like, it hasn't really given us anything. The activities they do give us are shortened. Because they think we want to see the fights more. I don't know what they can do to improve, but right now the episodes are just giving mid, and I'm gonna have to give it a C-. I really want to give it a D+, but I'm not gonna go that low. We'll see as I talk about the review, and maybe I'll change my mind at the end. I'd probably not, but yeah. Last Chance, Baddies Caribbean, episode 9 on Zeus Network. If you have not seen it, turn this video off because I'm about to spoil the entire episode. Ooh. So I had to get some water. Ooh, that was good. Okay. So, the episode begins with, of course, where last week's episode ended. With this fight between, Asian Doll and Mariah Lynn. And they go about 3 more rounds after the round that that ended the last week's episode. They go about 3 more rounds after that. Like I said in my last review, Mariah Lynn wasn't backing down, but Asian got her every round. Unfortunately, Asian Doll got her every round. But at least Mariah Lynn got in the field with her. So this is when all of a sudden, it's brought up somehow that Bianca supposedly had beef with Asian before Asian came in the house. So Bianca, she go up to Asian and she like, is we supposed to have some type of issue? Do we have a problem with each other? And Asian was like, nah. She was like, we don't have no issue with each other. We're not supposed to fight each other. We don't want to fight each other. So Mariah Lynn, she says in her confessional that she calls Bianca fake in her confessional. She says Bianca's fake because after the fight, Bianca is over there, like, standing by Asian Doll instead of being over there with her. And then she also said that she had some DMs of Bianca saying that she basically wanted to fight Asian or was going to swing on Asian or something of that nature. So this is where shit get corny for me. So, Mariah Lynn and Asian Doll, they shake hands, right? So then Mariah Lynn, you decide, since you got beat up by Asian Doll and you know you ain't gonna win no fight by her, that you want to throw Bianca under the bus now. And I'm not saying that Bianca is innocent in none of this stuff in this episode, but it was just the way that shit turned. Because it's like you mad now that she ain't stick up for you, which you told her not to, so now you want Asian to get her. So she tells Asian that Bianca is not her friend no more, and that Bianca's supposed to have smoke with Asian. This is what Mariah tells Asian. Bianca's supposed to have smoke with you. I ain't her friend no more. So then, Asian Doll says in her confessional that Bianca told her before she came in the house that Mariah Lynn was planning on sneaking her when she came in the house. So at this point, everybody like yapping at Bianca and shit, accusing her of this and that. She goes and walks over and sits on the ATV alone. This is when Biggie tries to go over there and talk to her. And it's like, okay, I get you trying to talk to somebody that you feel like is being ostracized or whatever the case may be. But it was the hostility. It was the hostile way that that Biggie came at Bianca. And then you telling her to put the helmet down. Why was she even... All of y'all seemingly just turned against her. Why wouldn't she put the helmet down? Why wouldn't she hold the helmet? I was with her on that because it's like, regardless of what she did wrong, what sneaky shit she might have did, in that moment, she probably felt like my bitches was going to jump her. Especially what happens next. So, of course, yes, hold the helmet. But at the same time, it's like, Biggie, she didn't even want nothing. She didn't have no problem with you, and then you come over there telling her to put the helmet down. So some more corny shit. All of a sudden, now Sapphire wants to run her fade back with Bianca. She had an ample amount of times. It's been about 2 meetings since they fought the first time where Natalie was like, if anybody wants to get anything off their chest, and Sapphire, you didn't do shit. You didn't say shit. But as soon as everybody else is coming at Bianca or the whole house is against her, now is you want to run your fade back because she spit on you. I get it. Spitting, that's disrespectful on the highest level. But as I just said, she had ample amount of times to run that fade back with Bianca, but she waited until this moment. And you wonder why motherfuckers don't fuck with you. And I was just saying Sapphire was kind of redeeming herself for me this season, but that move was pussy. Because if you wanted to fight her, you would have been did it. Why you wait till now where everybody's against her? So now at this point, Bianca's like, no, I don't want to fight. And she in her right. I mean, yeah, she done ran up on people, snuck people, whatever you want to call it. But she in her right in this moment. And she feels like everybody's against her, even Mariah and Lynn now. And then all of a sudden, Diamond tries to sneak her. I mean, some people said that she did ended up hitting her. I only watched it once. Maybe she did get a hit off on Bianca. But Diamond, she goes over, sneaks Bianca. And now I'm a big Diamond fan. I fucks with Diamond, but Diamond, that was pussy. That was corny. That was corny behavior. It was corny behavior. It was giving, ooh, I want to be a part of it, so let me do that. And then your reasoning behind it was trash too. And then somebody snatches Shawnice's goggles off her. I mean, I said Shawnice's. I'm saying Shawnice because I was saying that somebody snatched Bianca's goggles off her head, and I didn't know who it was until my friend Shawnice told me that it was Biggie. So apparently Biggie. Well, I don't know. I didn't see it. So she said it was Biggie, but I only watched the scene once. I don't know who snatched it off her head. But somebody in the midst of all that, in the midst of Diamonds running up on Bianca, sneaking her, somebody snatches Bianca's goggles off her head, and at the same time, you got Sapphire on the ground trying to square up with her. So what you think she thinking in this moment? It's 3 people all coming out of nowhere. Like, I don't blame Bianca for doing what she's doing. They could call her pussy or say whatever she wanted, a bad friend or whatever. But she may be a bad friend, but in that moment, I feel like she did what she needed to do. Because y'all all switched up super bad. Y'all switched up super hard. It was like as soon as Mariah and Asian shook hands, it was like, all right, let's all go against Bianca now. I'd have walked off on their ass too. And she set her ass right on that motherfucking ATV so she could get a good view of every last bitch. Make sure she could see who running up and all that with the helmet in her hand like, what's up? I don't care. I fucks with Bianca. Now, I don't know how this whole friendship with the Mariah Lynn and the Sapphire and the Asian doll situation is going. I don't know because it's a lot of he say, she say, DMs posted, messages posted, whatever. You will never know who's telling the actual truth. But from what I'm seeing on TV, I don't see nothing wrong with what happened. Mariah Lynn told Bianca she wanted to run the fade with Asian Doll herself. Was Bianca supposed to swing on Asian Doll because Mariah Lynn got beat up every time? No. And she told him that. She said, even if Mariah Lynn gets beat up, that's not my fade to take. But I do get where other people coming from where they saying like, well, she told you she was cool with Sapphire and you still came in the house and swung on Sapphire. So I get both sides. And I don't not fuck with the other or whatever. I like Bianca and Mariah Lynn, but I'm gonna call them out when I feel like they're doing something wild. So I think it's the next morning, or maybe it's later on in that day. I don't know what time this is, but all the girls go out to explore Puerto Rico. They in like different groups. Can't remember who was with who. And this is when Diamond gives her weak ass reasoning for why she ran up and snuck Bianca, because Bianca snuck Sapphire when she came in the house. I get that, but at the same time, Diamond, that had nothing to do with you. That's like if somebody came in the house and snuck you because you snuck Tinker on the reunion. That's just kind of like the same reason that you mad. You kind of mad at D and Slim Too Bad for the same reason that you mad at Bianca. So I wasn't feeling that, Diamond. You kind of lost a little, I don't know what's the word. You lost something with me. This is when Natalie announces, we're going out to the club later, ladies, and we're going to be meeting up with Rolly. And I've seen people online like, let's bring Rolly back. What do Rolly bring that the other girls don't bring? Besides louder arguing and longer arguing. We ain't missing shit with Rolly being gone. But I guess we're getting Rolly back next episode. Who's excited? Not I. I don't give a fuck about Rolly racist ass. So anyway, we get this next scene where Natalie's on FaceTime with Bianca. Now, mind you, Natalie was just talking all this shit about Bianca with Asian Doll and them. Then she gets on FaceTime with Bianca, and you know she always does that stupid-ass clueless shit. She'd be talking with one op and be like, that bitch, da-da-da-da. Then she'd get with the other op and like, yeah, I don't know what's going on with you guys, but you guys need to talk it out, because I don't know. Bitch, you know. It's so annoying. So she on FaceTime with Bianca. I don't know what's going on with you and Sapphire, but you guys need to have a sit down. It's just so annoying. So Natalie's ass is so fake, bruh. So the final scene of the episode is the sit down between Sapphire and Bianca. And instead of them talking about the issues that they have with each other, they sit down and talk about the issues that Bianca has with Mariah Lynn. And I'm like, well, if that's why the fuck isn't Mariah Lynn sitting here having this conversation with Bianca? Why is it Sapphire and Bianca having this conversation? It was just so like, why are you? Because Sapphire, don't try to act like, oh, Mariah Lynn, my friend this, for my friend that. Because when she fought Asian Doll and before they shook hands, where was you standing there? You was standing over there with fucking Asian Doll. You wasn't standing over there with Mariah. When Mariah fought Asian, only people that was standing over there was Taseki and Biggie. And then other bitches start coming over there because they probably like, oh, I don't want to look like I'm switching sides. But the first absolute girls that was over there with Mariah when she was fighting was fucking Taseki and Biggie. Bianca was standing on Mariah Lynn's side when they first started fighting. But when it was all said and done, Bianca was over there with the rest of the girls. And over there with Asian Doll. So they just had this whole back and forth. At one point, Bianca's like, bitch, we all saw what you did, Sapphire, last year with the whole E.T. Suki situation. She said, the whole world seen that, Bookie. You can't bring that up on me. Yes, we can. We can still bring it up. That shit's still fresh. We saw what you did. And you ain't redeeming yourself because you tried to run up on Bianca in a moment where everybody was against her. Because what was your I want to see you and all that? Because they was at the table saying like, you want to see me, and Bianca was like, well, you going to have to pay me to see me. And she was like, well, what about Diamond? You want to pay to see her? Because she tried to run up on you. I'm sorry, if Bianca want to catch that fade with Diamond going to have to take that. Because, like, bitch, you did the work. You did the most. Because you ain't had no reason to run up on her for no reason. But like I said, shit turned out to be like last season with the flip-flopperish. So I'm going to stick with the C minus. I'm being gracious because I really want to do D plus, but it is what it is. I'm going to give it a C minus. Predictions, we see Rolly come next week and we see her get into an argument with Anna. I don't see them fighting. Even if they do fight, I see it getting broken up in less than 5 seconds. So I don't know what's going to happen. I'm just waiting to see some real motherfuckers get in the paint. And one thing I did appreciate about Callie, she said something. She was the only one to bring up with the other girls how Diamond ran up on Bianca. Because everybody seemed to have forgot that little moment. And then Callie was like, y'all see how Diamond ran up on... I'm fucking with Callie even more because she recognized the fake shit. And she don't got a problem telling motherfuckers how she feel. Like that conversation she had with Gretchen, she told her, like, look, even I felt uncomfortable. And you got to learn how to do this and learn to do that. I fuck with you, but you got to do this and you got to do that. And do you see where they coming from and shit like that? And she stood 10 toes when she came in the house. I mean, I fucks with Callie so far. Those are my little thoughts or what have yous for episodes to come. It wasn't really nothing. Thanks for watching this review. Comment below what you would grade this week's episode, what you thought of this week's episode. If I forgot anything, if I was off on anything, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell because I don't only review Baddies, I review other shows as well. Basketball Wives come on tonight, so I will be reviewing that and posting that tomorrow. So be on the lookout for that if you watch. Got some other shows on there that I reviewed. The Shy has ended. So if you want to binge my reviews of that season, go check that out. Just check out my channel in general and hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss out when I post. Again, thanks for watching. See y'all in the next one. Peace.